Hello everybody, we're actually a few hours away from kickoff this time, and I wanted to go back and redo my picks because I've watched some gameplay from recently that I wasn't in, that I hadn't been able to watch much before. And so yeah, there are a few things I want to change. But we're only a few hours away, and hopefully there won't be any problems this time. So let's get into it. I think most of my picks are going to stay the same, but I'll let you know. Yeah. Reciprocity versus Singularity. I'll go through this quick because I have some other things I want to talk about in this video too. I think Reciprocity will win that. And Vitality will be Endpoint. I don't think there's anything there. Barcelona still beating Veloce, and Dignitas still beating TSM, and Mouse will still end up beating AS Monaco. If you want me to go more in depth, I talked about that in my previous video when I thought Week 1 was actually going to start. And then moving to NA, this is the only place I really have anything to change, and I don't even know if I'm going to change it yet. Pittsburgh Knights versus Fight. I think Pittsburgh Knights are going to beat them, but I am concerned. There's been a lot of talk about the move for AJ being the wrong move. Even though when it first happened, I thought it was a good thing. I hadn't really watched much of Mist's gameplay, but I still think this team will be top 3. NRG, Susquehanna Sonics, NRG should handle them. Cloud9 should beat E United. I think Hawkster is really good, but I think overall, the player-to-player comparison, I think Cloud9 should have it. And then Space Station Gaming, Ghost Gaming. This is the only area where I'm concerned. After watching the Ghost beat Cloud9 in that final, I was really impressed with them, and they've definitely moved up my power rankings. And I think Space Station Gaming will still eke it out. That's my pick. But I think Ghost Gaming will definitely make a series of it. And if I'm to be wrong about any series, this is the one I'm most confident I will be wrong about. I think Ghost has a really good chance to take this. But I'm going with Space Station Gaming. And then Rogue G2, I'm really excited for that. I think that's a really nice last game for NA. I think it'll be really cool to see how First Killer gets on and to see if G2 can come back. But I'm picking G2 for that. Alright, and then the new stuff I want to talk about this week, my power rankings. So I have, there we go. Alright, NA, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of the season. I'm going to adjust my power rankings week to week. So all the down arrows are there just because that's how I ended up putting them in, and they haven't really changed, you know. From my video that I made, I kind of talked about my power rankings in brief. But yeah, I want to talk about them a little bit more. I think Space Station Gaming and NRG are the top 2. And then the Pittsburgh Knights, I still think are really good. I don't think people are giving AJ enough credit. There's been talk that it was basically just because how they play together. It wasn't necessarily their individual skill. And even though AJ's still technically good, he's just not going to fit well with the team. I'm not going to say that yet. I'm still confident in these guys. I really rate AJ. I actually have my AJ jersey on right now. I'm ready for the season to start. Back from when he was on Rogue, I got that after the Season 7 championships. And then Ghost, man, I like these guys a lot. Like, just the past few weeks, these guys have really skyrocketed up my own personal scale of how much I like them, like, as a fan. And then as an analyst, they really smoked Cloud9. And, like, Cloud9 wasn't able to do much of anything most of the series. Illusion and Mist, man, they're so good. And, I really like this team. I think they'll be really good. G2, I've heard they have been doing really well, and I agree with what a lot of people are saying about them being one of the best teams in NA when they're playing super well, but I don't know if they'll be able to keep it up all season. I think the top 4 teams above them are just really good this season. Like, I don't think G2 is really bad, and I think they'll easily stay top 5. Like, they'll be somewhere in there. They could jump as high as 3, I think, but I just think that other teams on any given day are better than them. Cloud9, yeah, I'm not so high on them after watching that finals, so I don't know what to expect, but I don't think they'll be super great. And the rest is kind of self-explanatory. I think, like, E United has Hawkster, Rogue has First Killer if he ends up being really good, so they can kind of swap around in there, but they don't really have much else going for them. And then Susquehanna and Flight are just at the bottom of my rankings. I don't think they'll be amazing. If either of them are to break out, I think it'll be Susquehanna, though. Then over to EU. This is basically the same as what I talked about in my video. I did move Endpoint above TSM. After some further thought, I do think Endpoint has greater potential, but I don't think they'll be great. And the only other thing I might change if I had to go back and redo this would be Monaco over Veloce, but I think it's fair. I think Veloce did finish 2nd last year. I don't know if I'd expect them to drop 5 spots, even if I'm not very confident in them. And yeah, so the rest is pretty simple. I'll update this every week, and the arrows will change, adjusting on like whether or not I move them up or down. And as you saw back here, I'll keep track of my season results. So yeah, I can't wait for the season to start, man. I've been waiting for this so long. And 8 weeks of season over 5. That's so exciting. Everybody, I've been Emret. Thanks for watching.